offers the first phase of self-digital joy. You will become a self-echo in real particles. Our key is the echo to this final layer.
Feel the breeze the second I touch you. Can't say what, but there's something about you. It should be this easy. I'm alive if I'm coming closer. Standing with you when I want this so far. Be the keeper. Fills the frame. I can finally see. I thought that I would fade, but you're a vivid wave crashing at my feet. Sun lights up your face.
Hi everyone and welcome to the Tuesday night stream. I'm DJ Sean00. Thank you for stopping by and welcome to DCS night, or Combat Simulator night as I've put it in the schedule below. For those of you who are new or watching on YouTube, if you head to twitch.com/DJSean00, you'll find all the information about this month's charity, Care Australia, and the money that we're raising for them. For those of you who don't know, we are raising money for Care Package Australia, who send goods to people that have been affected by natural disasters, with 100% of your donation going through to them. At the end of the month, which isn't too long away now, we'll be doing our donation broadcast where I'll send all the remaining money through and then choose our next charity for the month of May. But getting back to the game tonight, we're in DCS. We're in the Harrier here, sitting on the Tarrower, and it is very much cold and dark. No VR tonight. We are using Track IR for our head tracking in game, which is more than acceptable. So let's get started. So I'm kind of thinking that tonight we'll start in the Harrier. We'll use a bit of an air-to-ground sort of fit-out with a little bit of air-to-air there, and see how we go. We'll do some air-to-air refueling, and we will be joined by my wingman, Avalonia, very soon. Should get a master warning in a second. There we go. You there. On to you. You. Alright. You there, and you there. And you. Alright, let's get some ground crew over here. So what we want to do is we want that 100% fuel. We want some AIM-9s on the wings, tips. And we got some missiles, an AGM-65 Delta there, an AGM-65, another 65, another 65. We want an ECM pod and a gun pod.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Alrighty, so let's have a look at the AO while we get ready there and get rearmed. We'll turn you on and you off. Alright, so we are up here in the Tarrower to the north. We've got a bit of a hike there till that first Predator drone, which is right over here. So what we might do is punch it up nice and early. And we've got a 109 nautical mile sprint through to the AO, where we'll drop some bombs, and then we'll punch back, give some people some air-to-air support around here potentially if needed, and then we'll punch back to the Tarrower where we'll rearm, or we might even go to one of these guys here, which might be a bit closer. Alright, so refueling now through 6,600 pounds.
Traffic Magpie 1 is taking runway 06, subject. I don't know why YouTube does that every now and again, but oh well. Refueling complete.
Okay, refueling complete. Now it's time to get armed up. We got anyone behind us? Doesn't look like it. Why have we got the beacon on? We must leave it on because we're about to start in a second. Yeah, that should be
rearming complete.
That should be it. Alright, let's get cracking. Let's close the door. Start the engine. Up to 92, bringing the fuel in. Nice beautiful day here in DCS today, which is nice. Alright, so you started, you, Q field, you, I'll leave you to last on. What is that? Ready, auto, on. On. That. That doesn't do anything. Onto nav, EU. Alright, should be good to go. We'll warm up the missiles when we get airborne. Oh, we don't want you, we want you. Okay, parking brake. Moved my head and grabbed the wrong lever. We're almost ready. So close. Second time lucky. It's the worst part about this aircraft is that little back switch here that you can sometimes grab. Bring the fuel on. Oh, we got rid of that now. Okay, while we get booted up again, we are going to be around about heading 083. Alright. You there, you off. Alright, let's go. Whew, that was a big drop. Gear up. Oz, you didn't see anything then. That was a pretty big drop. Alright, 083. Well, we turn through it, back this way. Onto you. You saw nothing. 083. Okay, cool. So let's get. Here goes the tower. Let's get nice and high. Turn you down. Max engine performance there. Alright, so climb up to Angels maybe 2.5 for this because we are got quite a distance to travel. I tell the AEF boys. Well, I did put a message out to them actually that I was streaming tonight and then I was going to be flying through the Inferno. A couple of them said they'll be on about 8:30. Oh, well, it's only just before 8:30 now, so we might have a bit of a gaggle. Which reminds me, actually, I haven't got TeamSpeak opened up. Better do that. AEF. There we go. There we go. We are ready to go. Chuck you there. We are descending. Let's continue that climb up. What we might do while we do the climb up is jump and get the AWACS and just see if there's anything around that isn't very nice.
1-1. Request bogey dope. Enfield 1-1.
Focus clean. Magic. Multi-role mission non-complete. Oh no! That's a shame. How could you not be near a computer? Don't tell me you got that whole life thing to look after. Alright, so through 21,000 now. Okay, EK83. EK83 and... Is that the only one I saw? Let's just quickly check. Intel, oh. Dash INTL, EK83. Yeah, it's EK83. Okay, Echo Kilo 83. Actually, so we need to. Looks like those guys have finished that one off. So we need to break left and go up to you. So 026. And that's Angels 25 there. So we'll turn to 026. Keep the descent going a little bit. Alright, wings level there. Ah, well, we can do plus 400 there. No one's going to really care, are they? 1 and 2. Alright, let's get accelerated here, and we will then pull back the power a little bit and cruise over. We're at 85. Alrighty. We've got a lot of 8. How about we put that over there? We've got a lot of A10s there. What have we got? Mirage 1, 2, 3 A10s. Vampire 1-1, Hitman. What are we closer to? We're kind of in the halfway mark, aren't we? What we might do is we might call up Vampire 1-1 and just see. Vampire 1-1, this is DJ, do you copy? He might not be on this frequency if they're all together and talking. No, I didn't think so. All stations, this frequency, DJ Sean, radio check.
Yeah, mate, coming through now. Wrong channel there, Sean, for me. Sorry, my fault. We haven't grabbed too, buddy.
Copy for the radio check, and Vampire 1-1, just confirming, I'm inbound on our Harrier. Is there anything left where you guys are, or should I divert to the next target?
That mission has been completed. We're heading to Echo Kilo
83, 96, yep. Yeah, copy, I'll see you there.
Roger, mate.
Alright, well lucky we checked that, because that was a good call. Alright, so we're definitely entering the combat area, so let's go lights off, landing lights off. Not that they'd probably come on unless the gear's down, but housekeeping. Master arm on, menu, that, and select. Alright, so we're now warming up the missile heads. That'll take a couple of minutes. A couple of mirages out to our right there on the radar, but we did have friendly mirages out there, so that's okay. Cruising along nicely. Alright, so we have 45 miles to run. It looks like we might be the first on station too, which might be interesting if there's some missile sites down there, because JTAC doesn't always lays the most appropriate target first, as I found. Sometimes they'll value the death of a fuel truck over something like a SAM site or something that can fire back at us. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, wait for that to turn ready. So what are these guys doing there? These guys are slowly making their way over. So 35 to the Predator. I'm in mine. Well, let's be cheeky here and create invite, copy. There we go. Be a bit cheeky and give that guy the invite to our Discord. Oh, cloud. Shuto. Okay, missiles are ready, so let's get organized here. So what we want to do is you go back. The code we want is 1688. Enter. Code off, code back on. There we go. Alright, so that Eagle in his Mirage is screaming along at 511 knots, 20,000 feet. We've got about 26 miles to run. Should see a contrail there somewhere, maybe? Maybe not. Are you guys in Discord? Because I don't know how to use Discord. See the target ahead of us. Fuel check, 6,000 pounds on board. Alright, we can probably nose over now. There we go, picked up a target already. Ah, trees in the way. Alright, let's punch around to the right here. So we're probably best to come in from this right side. What we might do, we're not doing anything, we might just jump up on the AWACS again and get a bit of a bogey dope.
1-1. Request bogey dope.
Oh, Shuto. Focus clean.
Focus clean.
Hello, mate.
You on the Inferno server, the Handstack?
Oh yeah, I am so. Ooh. Yep, getting fired at. Ah, oh, hit me. Oh, damn. Right, full rudder. Left full rudder. Ah, that's alright. Oh, we're going down the spiral. We are going down. Oh, I took another hit and we're dead. Ah. Can we get over that map? So what have we got closer to the closest to there? Sochi, Adelaide. Let's see if we can get into Sochi. Select role. Do you use the Harrier at all, mate?
Yeah, I do.
Is there an audible warning when you're getting locked up?
It seems to be a bit bugged.
Yeah.
There's some issues with the audible warnings at the moment. They haven't got the final file set in place, naming the bitching betties, and it doesn't appear that RWR is very reliable in giving you a warning when you're locked up.
Yeah, I missed that warning just then. Oh well, never fear. Alright, let's get set up in this guy, because I know what's going on with this guy. You power up. In the A10 a little bit earlier than I wanted to be, but oh well. Better warn the A10's flying up there too, that there's some crap up there. Alright, so waiting for APU to hit 100, which it has. APU on the bus. Computer's on. Lights to steady. Pilot heat on. Oxygen on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Test. Reset. Uncage. Pumps on. Radios 1, 2, 3. We might go U. Okay. But while that does that, let's get some ground crew. And rearm. And load out as we want a second. Let's clear you. Let's chuck you.
Pull up, pull up.
Clear you. Put a lightning pod
Altitude,
there.
altitude.
And Canadian. I'll free us up a little bit. That'll shave a bit of the weight off.
Copy.
And I don't think I defueled, actually. We do have some long flights ahead of us, so that's okay. Alright. Vampire 1-1, this is DJ. Just be advised, there is definitely some anti-air up there. I just got taken out in the Harrier. A firm, the town just before their makeup. I think the Echo Kilo 83 or 86.
Yep, roger.
Okay, rearming complete. Up there. It's probably just been engaged. Might just pull you back a little bit. There we go.
I've got eyes on AA right now. Just
There you go.
now to take it out with an AGM.
CDU. Okay. On. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'll turn you down. You, we want
Sorry,
Delta.
mate, can you give me a position as a reference of some sort?
Targeting pod.
To the AA.
Alright, so what we're going to
Correct, I'm
do.
heading directly at it, heading 305.
Oh, a bunch of A10s
I
there.
believe it's to the south side.
Alright, if we go 360, that'll be enough. And the runway we're going to depart.
The Maverick. Give me 1 sec.
36006. Alrighty, while we wait for that, let's get the engines booted up.
We're always Australian here. What are you talking about?
Starting. Hello? Can you hear? Hello?
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 Is this thing on?
It is. Why? Don't give me.
Two ship A10.
A firm, I'm in Sochi, so hurry the frick up.
Maverick out on AA.
Just got taken out with an A10, with the in the Harrier.
You got taken out?
Yeah, my audible warning was bugged in the Harrier. It's a bug. It's a well-known bug.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't know I'd been fired upon.
25 miles out, house. Have you got any other excuses, or is that it?
No, that's it for this stream.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll start scanning it at 30 miles.
There's like bloody 5 or 4 A10s up there at the moment at the AO.
Nice.
Shrouded by trees at the moment.
EGI
Target down.
on
Loading.
2, 3, 4 on.
Okay, switch.
You'll see me.
Man, this game's like real, locks up on me a lot. Not entirely.
Breaking right, coming in from the other side.
When you're loading
Can't
in.
see 'cause of the trees.
Echo Kilo 83. Yeah, that's how it works. Echo Kilo 83. Whoops, that's the wrong one. I always do that for some reason. Echo Kilo 83. There it is.
Breaking right, Norm. Gonna heading from the other side.
Zoom in.
East hill by trees.
Waypoint, new waypoint. Echo Kilo 83. There we are going to be north. Echo Kilo 83. 44, 33. 44, 35, 47.
I think they're for...
You can't choose the one that I'm at under me.
Sorry, Avalon, clock currently disabled.
Oh wow. 40,
What did you say, where again?
5, 3, 9. Sochi.
I can't pick anywhere in Sochi. I can go from Godada and head the same direction.
Just do that, or you get in the Harrier if you want. And you can protect us.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, that one. That one, there we go. Alrighty. 06. Traffic Sochi, DJ Sean single A10, taxi runway 06, Traffic Sochi.
Okay, I'll take Godada. I'll try to go.
25 miles that hill is almost in the clear. Just trying to move it over so I can get a proper look at the target.
I can't VTOL off taxiway, can I? I get spanked for that.
Nah, you should be okay. But will you be able to VTOL fully loaded? Don't think so.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Anis, how you going?
Sure,
Welcome back. I'm doing really well, thank you. Well, I've just been shot down in the Harrier due to a bit of a bug there with the early warning radar system to tell me when I've been fired upon. It was bugged out and there was no audible warning.
Should I take bags?
Where are you coming from?
Godada.
Or get high and then cruise along.
I'll take bags on drop gauge.
Yeah, well, we're going now in the A10, so hopefully we can do better this time. But we got 2 missiles. The first missile sent us into a spin. The second missile killed us.
Okay, positive ID on one of the air units. Taking a shot. Last round.
Turn it on.
Traffic Sochi, DJ Sean single A10 now departs runway 06, climbing for the north. Traffic Sochi. Okay, we're clear right. Clear left. There is an S. There absolutely is. Let me just turn on the taxiway here.
Okay, here's H is slaved, ready to get in with.
There we are. There I am. My special camo on tonight. Alright, let's get going, eh? I probably won't be able to with the crosswind here in East because
looks like I've got some work to do.
it might be a bit hard there because I've got to do a lot of right rudder here to keep it on the runway, but I'll see what I can do here. Get up there.
5 miles out from the shot.
Woo. Alrighty, so let's have a look here. We want you there. We'll zoom you out. Targeting pod is on, so we're going to need to go to the left here. So just so you're aware, we're heading to the little white waypoint there that I've dialed in. So we're going to head to him. So we're going to do a nice climb, and if you look at the HUD, you can see there's a little box with a tadpole here. That is that waypoint that you see down there in the white. And it's going to do a nice steady cruise climb. Might do is warm up everything, get everything ready to go in case we get into a bit of a fight here. And we want path, autopilot on. Okay, so now that we're airborne, we'll go into the weapons page. We'll warm up the missiles. Missiles are warming up now. We'll go back to what we wanted to do. Missile, that's on profile, GBU 12. We want to tune to make the bombing method CCRP. We're going to go in here and we're going to turn auto lays on. We're going to have 11 seconds on the lays time. Save. There we go. Back to the TAD. No, and this I have the Harrier jump jet. I was just in the Harrier jump jet probably about 5 minutes before you popped into the channel, and unfortunately I got shot down by a ground-to-air missile that pretty much one-hit me. I didn't realise he was firing at me until it was too late, and yeah, he got me. So that's all right. We'll
an explosion north end of the runway.
I do. I have a UH. I have a Huey helicopter from the Vietnam era, Huey, which is really good. I haven't really flown it very much though, so I might try and have a fly of him tomorrow. It's very study level as well, and helicopters in this are quite difficult to fly. But in the mission that I'm in now, through the Inferno, they have Huey missions, so you can fly Hueys with us and actually do a mission with them. So that's really cool. And one of the things I found out, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think if one of us gets shot down in an aeroplane, I think you can type something in and request a Huey to come pick you up, and it creates a mission for a Huey to come, and so someone like who's got a Huey like me, if I could fly it, can actually come and pick up the player. So that's really cool. I like that. So yeah, that's really cool. Alright, so we are tracking up here. So we've taken off from Sochi and we are headed up here to the gaggle. I don't know what you call a group of A10s, a gaggle, a flock, a murder of A10s. Actually, that's probably pretty cool. A murder of A10s, I like that. So this is where the enemy targets are. So we've got a Harrier that's just here. We've got another A10 there. Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we got one of my guys, my wingman Avalone, just here. He's just taken off. Oh, you're about to overfly a couple of A10s.
Yeah.
And there's 3 A10s ahead of me.
I made the right choice, I think, with the Harrier.
Yeah. I've got to teach you how to use the AGM-65Ds.
Yeah, I do need to do that.
And then you're
Kinda
really
like-
versatile.
Yeah.
What's he picking up there? Oh, another airfield.
Should I tap Harrier area 251?
251, round and clear.
We're not responding. Yeah.
Replicator, hi, welcome. And greetings to yourself.
Coming through loud and clear, mate. Thank
Okay, so what do we got here? We are 47 miles. Oh, it's a long distance in an A10. Oh yes, very much so. Born and bred Aussie. So we are just
Harrier, Pseudo, taxiing to the Bantow.
it's very active on the radio today. Sorry, they seem to be keep interrupting me talking. But yeah, Replicator, do you fly at all? Are you interested in sort of combat simulators or flight simulators in general, maybe? Ooh, what have we got there? Mirage 2000. Is he ours? I dare say he is. I think I saw a Mirage up. No, that's not where we want to look. We'll look up here. F15, F15. SU25, me. A10 Mirage, yeah, he's a friendly. Oh, Germany, how's that working out for you? Germany is a place that I would really love to visit. Oh, retired, RAAF. Oh, wow. Okay,
Gee,
see.
It's not as fast with carrying all that extra fuel.
No, it's not. There's got to be a delta there between carrying that weight, slowing you down, versus not, and fuel burn.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, what am I doing? I'm doing 2 fuel flows at around 200.
Oh, he's front end rich.
Without bags, 80%.
Yeah, right.
And I'm at full tilt at 386 airspeed. So.
What was your altitude?
I'm at 19,000.
Ah, yeah, you probably want to climb up to about 25. Angels 2.5.
I was just trying to see what speed I leveled out with, but let's go to Angels 2.5.
Still learning the DCS sim, but kind of know a little bit. I bet you do. You're probably looking at me and all the things that I'm doing and cringing.
I've lost GGP. All engines okay, but I need an escort back to base. I've got no frequency on 3.0.
Yeah, buddy. Look out the window. You can see where to go.
Do you, buddy?
I can't, buddy. I feel like telling him, look out the frickin' window.
Yeah.
Should be able to navigate without looking at you. Should be able to at least have a visual representation and understanding of where you are. Anis, did you buy planes? Yes, Anis, you do, because DCS World is free, and I think they give you 1 or 2 aircraft which are very basic. They're actually a really good intro into the game. But if you want to buy something that's study level, which the A10 is very much the definition of study level, ooh, in mid-21, you need to buy it. I think they're about $60 US. Okay, so we've got an F-18 there. He's not going to be friendly because the F-18 is not released yet for the general public. So yeah, what we might do is level the sky, level off.
74 ground speeds up.
All right, so now that we're this, let's get the air-to-ground camera running. Make you with that, slew you over to that, jump back into you, change the camera to black, zoom you, oh, wrong button, zoom you in a little bit. We can see some smoke around. Yeah, lucky we're flying VFR during daylight, absolutely, Replicator. I mean, the coast is just there. There's a mountain range behind us which goes down the coast. We go inland. Look for the hills. You don't need an escort, buddy. Look for the hills and fly down the coast where all the airfields are. Anyway. Alright, let's have a bit of a look here. What's going on here? So we've got a Mirage 2000 in front of us, which we know is friendly. The F-18 is... We've got an F-15 behind us, I know, because he's flying up with Avalonia, my wingman. We've got an F-18 off to the right. That's the guy that I'm mostly worried about. But my RWR says, no, he's not the major threat at the moment. The F-15 is. Well, the F-15 is friendly. But having said that, there is a lot of action going on up there. If I zoom right in there, we can see definitely some contrails and some... hopefully they're not missile trails, but they look like with those sort of turns that they might be. So we might be in for a bit of dogfighting here. We've packed 2... Ooh, we're getting lit up. Ooh, MiG-21. We've definitely got some action here. All right.
Warning,
Let's go
autopilot.
down. Ooh, negative. What do we hit there? Only negative 2 Gs.
Pull up, pull up.
Oh, that's probably it's a little fast for this with all the munitions on board. And the Russians are talking. Alright, so we've got our AO ahead of us. We can see it there. And we've got a lot of crap out to our right here. Yeah, we've got a missile. We've got a missile that's away ahead of us. So let's see if old mate needs some help. What have we got in front of us here that's fighting? So we've got a Mirage 2000 that's fighting. Hopefully these two guys can engage the two F-15s that are just flying by down the right. Where's that? There's a missile there. Another missile away. What am I missing here? Is there some guy up there? Okay, so we've got some contrails coming behind us. Oh, yep. Josh, be advised, there is a MiG-29 in the area. He's engaged with the... oh, we've definitely got something that's falling out of the sky here in front of me. He's engaged with the Mirage 2000 if he's still standing.
Yeah, Mitch Norman.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah, see him on the map.
How many hours do you have in DCS, sir? I have not enough. We've definitely got some... something's on fire ahead of us. I did take a bit of a break from DCS after... excuse me, after I got it.
F-18 on radar out near me that I don't think is friendly as well.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Replicator. We just got a 21 that's on us. Alright, round we come. Piss off store warning. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Oh, this is a place close to refuel and stuff. So
Going defensive.
Not far away. What's your altitude?
Oh, Fox 1. Boom. Splash 1.
Oh, you got another fighter down.
He's down, yep.
Traffic hit 911, taking off on runway.
I got visual.
Is that you coming in on me from my left? Oh, I'm getting lit up by something again. 21 to my right.
No, I'm pretty much in front of you.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
MiG-21's on radar.
Oh, you've made a horrible mistake. Oh, turn, buddy. Turn. Be good to me, baby. Be good to me. Turn it in. Oh. Fox 1.
I've got that missile. I see it.
Ah. Splash 1. I'm getting lit up by something else again.
Above. Very above.
I got him, but I don't think he's dead. Nah, he's taking a hit, mate. He needs to be finished.
Yeah, okay.
He's in front of me. If you can find me, he's in front of me, tracking away. But I think there's a Mirage on him.
More bearing.
That's good. That's a fucking good answer. South, mate. He's south. He's coming left though. He's probably through 130. I'm out of aim 9s now. We might do a landing.
I got him. I got visual.
Yeah, copy. He's being trailed. He's got a damn Mirage behind him. Oh, I got an F-18. Copy.
One out. Here we go.
Fuck it.
Here we go.
Let's hit the deck.
Yeah.
You got him?
Yeah.
Good
Pull
man.
up, pull up.
Parachute.
Yeah, good man. Okay, so we've got another one behind, another one to the east, a F-18. Fuck,
Okay,
and two 16s ahead of me. Damn it. What do we got here? What do we got? We're in the middle of fucking nowhere. We need to go to Makeup.
Okay, I got contrails.
Okay, so let's do this. So back to you, back to Nav, Maycop. Give me Maycop. There's the nearest airfield. Okay, so Maycop's to the left. Let's track for Maycop. Okay, Replicator, welcome back. Sorry about that. An A10C going defensive is never really a great thing. We're not fighters, we're brawlers. Hours in DCS, I've probably got about maybe 100 hours, 150, having gotten back into it over the last 6 to 7 weeks. I did take a break after Lockyer Modern Air Combat came out. Oh, was that you that's fired a missile? No, that's... Oh, shit.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Shit.
Fuck, where'd he go? Okay, it looks like he's been shot down. Seeing wreckage.
Left runner. Down we go.
Yeah, it's heading straight down. So I've got an 18 and a 16.
Fuck it, another missile.
18.
Directly ahead. There he is. He's not going towards me. Back to Maycop. Yeah, I just had one fired at me and I've dodged it.
Pull up, pull up.
Oh, I'm hit. Fuck it. Service
Altitude, altitude.
Nah, we've got no surface to air. We've cleaned it all out here. It's all out air, mate.
Oh, I'm alright. No damage.
You good? Oh, nice.
Good hit though.
You might have taken a whop to the side, like just next to you. Really need to get the A10 out of here. I've got no defense.
Sorry.
I've got no defense. I'm low on flares and I've got no aim 9s left.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
To that airport to the north.
Missile directly ahead of me.
Alright.
Pull up, pull up.
Knocked out. Oh, I got a missile.
Ah! Son of a bitch. Oh, we got holes in the right wing. Silence the master caution.
One out.
Okay, so we know Maycop was to our right. Alright, we've lost that. Right MFD not ready. Yes, I know. Acknowledged. I know. Okay, so what have we got? So we've got the RWR. We've got a good right. We've got. Ooh. Oh, we got a left engine on fire. Okay. Pull you. Yes, I know. And left. Fire out.
Come on, give me a hit.
Oh, shit. We're not surviving this. We're bailing. I'm bailing, buddy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Give me an eject.
Damn, look at that. Got the kill.
Oh, goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. Son of a bitch. No, mate, I'm in a parachute.
I get a team kill.
Ooh, killed friendly unit. Did you kill me?
No.
You be careful with your missiles when we're in the close area.
I think yeah, that might have been one of the got a lot
Command
of
traffic, west of Los Hexes, runway. Runway 15, pilot shuttle.
Vampire 1-1. That was my wingman. It's all good. Yeah, we don't have a great situation here, guys.
I watched the missiles go in on that guy.
Yeah, so it's changed targets at the last second and gone to me, mate. All good, don't you worry, buddy. I'm not pissed off at all.
Yeah, okay.
It happens, man. It's all good. Ugh.
Damage here.
We're on the deck. We are on the deck. All right, well, we survived, everyone. Woo! All right, well, you know what? We're going to freaking get in now. Straight to the Harrier. Okay, so can we get to the Tarawa?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm dead.
Do we not call landings into that north?
We should do. Maycop, yep.
Maycop.
I wonder if the Tarawa is going to be close enough. Let's see. Alright. Where are we in regards to these guys? I wonder if we can get to Sochi. Select role.
Guy landing on it, he didn't call it.
Gadada. Sakumi. That's even further south. Carrier is us. Harrier.
What's the runway?
Replicator, yes, I hold my unrestricted pilot's license, so my PPL and old man's speak, and my twin endorsement. So I've got a little bit of flying under my belt, not as much as I would like.
Well, that was a really good little run then, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, mate. It really was. No. Okay, so let's get in the Harrier. So battery, generator, 1, 2, 3, fuel on, lights on, APU, gen, brightness, volume 1, volume. I'm in the Tarawa, by the way. Master warning is fine. Brightness.
I'm gonna try landing my wounded bird.
Oh, I don't know if it shows replicator. I don't know if it shows. Yeah, mate, you've definitely taken a whack. Army seat. Alright, so we are in the Harrier now, everyone. So we're sitting on the Tarawa. About to be joined by my wingman. Oh, what am I doing? That one. So let's lock you. Ground crew there. We're fully fueled. Let's just make sure we're...
Did you already take off?
No?
One of the Terror.
Don't tell me the servers died. Air to air, air to air, air to air, air to air.
No, you're...
Pods, rockets, missiles. I didn't know I'd gone that far down, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Fuel tank.
They're close enough.
Fuel tank. We want a
Hey,
pod.
yeah, by the way, you
pod.
can't take off fully.
Request rearming.
Carrier.
I'm going to run up.
Copy.
I'm going to back up.
Yeah, yeah. With bags?
Yeah. I got to give it a crack. Otherwise, we're going for a swim. Come on, mate. That's not unlike us to have that can-do attitude.
Oh, I did it. Okay, hang on. Let's do this at the same time.
Okay, copy. I'm refueling. I'm rearming now. Have you pre-ordered the F-18?
Yeah, okay.
I absolutely have. One thing I need to do is very quickly just go get a drink of water. My voice is failing me here doing all this talking.
Rearming complete.
So watch out for the, if everyone could just give me literally 60 seconds and I will be right back. And I just need to get a drink of water. So I'll see you all in a second. But I'm just going to be right back because I need to get a drink.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, thank you so much for your patience there. I was getting water, but then I remembered that I had beer. And beer is so much better than water. It really enhances your skills. Alrighty, so I'm ready to go, mate. Let's Anti-collision light on. Close the door.
Finish refueling though.
Start the engine. Okay, so we're going to watch the RPM up to 92. If we get a spike or it doesn't climb that high, we will kill it. 92, bring the fuel in. Fuel's coming in. No, mate, I'm starting the engine now.
Yeah. Oh, okay, well, I'm ahead of you. I'll get the engine here ready.
Okay, that's a good start on the engine. So let's get the ECM pod up. You there, ECM on. We want you. Should have a nice nav.
Carrier, don't you?
No, negative, mate. Mine looks identical to the Tarawa.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You. Okay, now I'm gonna turn my engine down off again. So parking brake is the one we want. Perfect. Okay. Question: what's your favorite airline? Your favorite airline and commercial aircraft? Well, William, I think I've got to be a little bit biased here. Virgin Australia, the airline in Australia, is the airline that I work for, and definitely one of my favourites. They invest a lot of time and energy into me, and yeah, very much so. They're my favourite. Commercial aircraft, I like the 737. The Pocket it is a real rocket. The 777's nice. Yeah, fair, mate. Let's just do a quick nozzle check here.
Okay.
Alright, so what we want to do is back up.
Say when.
And his name is John.
Oh, we have a follower, Foxblood. Thank you so much for the follow, buddy. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Alright, well, you all the way back. Thrust up. There's no one behind us. Give us a bit more power. There we go. We're reversing. So for those of you who may be a little bit unfamiliar with the Harrier, while it is a VTOL jet, meaning it can take off and land vertically like a bit like a helicopter, it can't do that when it's over 21,000 pounds. And as we are now, we are very heavy. Oh, Replicator, thank you so much for the donation. That's going straight through to charity, and that takes us to $220 for the month for Care Australia. Thank you so much for getting on board. Stand by, mate, just backing up. So thank you so much, Replicator. I really do appreciate it. So I'm one of their service delivery managers for airport operations. So I look after all the airports that we fly to, all the systems that we have at those airports, so the contracts agreements for everywhere that we fly globally. Alrighty, so we want nozzles all the way forward, stall on the flaps, take off for the that. Alright, mate, I'm ready to go.
Alright. Stalling up.
Godspeed.
Brakes off. Nose up. Oh.
Gear up. Yep, I'm airborne, buddy.
Yep.
Whoop, that was a bit much on the... Thanks, Replicator. Really do appreciate it. It's a really nice thing to be able to do, to share this with a community of like-minded individuals. Okay, so where the hell am I?
I got a lot of contacts and radar on me. I got a M2000 to F-15s.
So you off. Oh, we better pull the power back without damaging the engine. You can actually over-rev this engine and irreversibly damage it. Oh, we're heavy. We are really heavy. Okay, we want to take the flaps off. Take you off. Harrier. She runs rich. Okay, so Mirage 2000s. Am I right in saying we've got Mirage 2000s off the coast?
Yeah. Yep.
Would they be about heading 040?
I'm facing them from me at 014. I've got 2 on radar, so have a look at the map, see where I am.
Alright, so we need to go.
Yeah, that'll probably line up to you.
Yeah, copy. I just realised I'm flying away from you. Turning to you now. Oh, this is a very slow aircraft with 2 large fuel tanks on it. 11,000 pounds of fuel. You can see down there on the underneath the right multifunction display. It normally only carries 7,700. Alright. Continue the climb up. Lots of trim. Alright, so to our wingman, he's going to do this. We'll do an intercept course of maybe about 087. Oh, boom, we're right there now. What altitude are you going to fly to, mate?
25.
Angels 25. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm more of a flight level 250 kind of guy, but yeah, Angels 25.
Fuck yeah, you're some kind of guy.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, sure. I'm getting those M2000s back on radar after I hit 12,000.
Yeah, copy. You're going to have to remind me how to drop the boots on this too.
Oh, okay. Just while we're climbing, we got time.
Yeah.
The jettison mode selector.
Yeah.
You right click on that, switch around to fuel.
Yeah.
You'll see 3 and 5 come up selected.
Yeah.
And then you just hit the jettison button.
Oh shit, that's easy.
Just set it back to safe when you, or whatever. It is that easy.
Oh, magic. Okay. Alright. Lights off. Lights off. And master arm on.
Circle thing and buttons.
Hi, Fox. Just give me 1 sec, Josh. I'll be right with you. Fox, so the idea behind the stream here is to raise money for charity. Earlier in my life, I was touched sounds like I was attacked by a priest. My family experienced some difficulty, and we had to rely on the care on strangers to help us out, and I just want to repay that. And every year I've been raising money for charity, but I thought I would do that through streaming. So this month every month we get a different charity, and this month it's Care Australia, and Care Australia doing a care package, which basically means that they get together with the donations from people like you and me. They pull together a package of things that people would need after suffering an event like a cyclone or having their house destroyed by fire or flooding. So they send them these packages, and it's got everything they need to continue on and rebuild their lives. They also send volunteers out and their staff out to assist, and they also ahead of time, if an area is forecasted to experience a cyclone or flooding, they'll send these packages ahead of time, so they're there when the incident happens and people have the access to the materials and support they need straight away. So I thought that was a really good idea, and the whole loot crates and care package idea I kind of like. So I thought, yeah, for this month that really resonates with me, so we'll do that. So at the end of the month, we will be doing well, I'll donate the rest of the money on the stream, because I think I've donated about $152 of the 220 so far mid-month, and then I'll do another donation, and then at the end of the month, we'll choose our next charity for the month of May. So I hope that clarifies things. If you've got any more questions, please let me know. The old argument, flight levels or angels, love it. Yeah. As a civilian boy, I am. I'm a flight levels. I'm a flight levels kind of guy. I'm in a bit of a squadron in DCS, and all the guys hate it when I say, "Oh, climb flight level 250." Sorry, mate. I'm back with you.
Cool.
What's the status? I got a Mirage 2000 in front of me. Is he friendly? Oh, he just disappeared. Let me have a look.
Yeah, that's why it kept showing up for me. No, not friendly. I pretty much worked out anything on the radar is not friendly.
So, mate, he's, for me, is exactly where you are.
Okay.
So check your 6.
Yep.
Oh, thanks, Replicator. I really appreciate it. To be able to do something like this with gaming and talk to some people like yourself and other people and raise money for charity, it's like a win-win-win. It's like the trifecta. So I'm very blessed to be able to have the opportunity to do something like this. Mate, I see contrails ahead of me, which is where you are diving. Is that you?
That was me, yeah.
Okay, copy.
Yeah, okay. I'm heading inland, bearing 030. I've still got the one radar.
Oh, Foxblood, thank you so much for getting on board and helping those people who need it the most. That takes us to $250, which... Oh, I'm not going to get teary. But thank you so much for the support. It's someone who's been through this. It does mean a lot. Thank you again. All right. I need to focus, guys. I need to focus. I'm going to get shot down in a second. Yeah, there's definitely a cone in the radar. Okay, mate. Yeah, he's directly ahead of me, and I'm heading for the coast, 050.
Yeah, just keep going inland from the coast.
All right, guys, this is going to get exciting. I'm about to see if we can smash this Mirage 2000.
That general direction, it might be them. After just saying I don't get friendlies on radar.
Oh, we've got 2 Mirage 2000s together. There are 3 Mirage 2000s together, actually.
Friendlies?
Well, mate, on the radar, it looks bold, and it looks like it's a little bit blurred, which means it's probably a group of them, so I dare say they could be friendly.
Yeah.
Oh, Replicator, they're friendly. By all means, you can feel free to engage. Love having a chat. Okay, copy.
We just keep heading to the objective. I've slowed right down to airspeed 2.
Shuntos and the Harrier.
I'll just stay like this until you get closer.
I was happy, $10. Thank you so much. Happy for my goal was $250, guys. We don't have to get greedy, but more the merrier. Thank you so much. Thanks, I was happy. Really appreciate the support. Don't have to request startup on the Unicom channel, buddy. Holy shit, there's 5 of them. Yeah, but they're friendly, Replicator. These guys are friendly. Otherwise, we'd be having a whole different kind of conversation right now. I'd be running for with my tail between my legs. Tricky jump. Yeah, okay. So that's my wingman here. That's the guy you can hear talking with the deep voice. That's him. And we've just hit the coast. So yeah, mate. Ooh, we should probably head for the AO there. The Predator drone ahead of you.
Yeah, that's basically the direction I'm heading.
Yeah, copy. And then something might rock up. Damn, man, I wish we were in this configuration when we got smacked before.
Yep.
All
What's
right.
your airspeed?
So my heading to there is 028. 361 indicated, 489 across the ground. Slight course correction.
Ground, so you should catch up pretty quickly.
Yeah, copy. Been max power ever since leaving the carrier. I love having bags on.
Yeah.
What's it? 027. Yeah, they're all good.
I don't even say your location first, but you know, whatever.
You just got noob schooled.
Yeah.
027, that'll do. Okay, so autopilot on.
Like a server message here, sir. Something has come up on our radar. Please stand by for additional information.
So that whole idea of having sex without it, you know, getting fucked upon, that's either that's going to happen or we're going to have enemy bombers rock up that we've got to try and intercept. That is cool. I enjoy doing that.
Did that happen yet?
For those of you watching the stream, if you haven't...
oh yeah, enemy bombers
Okay.
Bogey dope.
Yeah, I can. For those of you who are playing with DCS at the moment, but you haven't tried VR, if you do find yourself in a position to be able to try it, I very much recommend VR in this game. It is very, very good. AWACS, bogey dope.
Infield 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Okay, so let's get okay, bearing range and altitude 020 for 50. 19,000 hot. Mate, 020 for 50. 19,000 hot.
020.
Yep, so inland. So you've turned around and you've intercepted on me. I'm Angels 2-3 and I'm tracking 030. I'm going to come left to 020. Zero 29 7,000. Okay, so there's an F4. F4, F4. They're the Mirages. Yeah, so. Okay, mate. I got an F4 on the RWR here ahead of us. He's not friendly. I don't know what it is. Let me have a look at my chart. Do I have F4 here? F4 Phantom. No, damn it. F4 Phantom, mate. Yeah, I was happy that is right. It does make it a little bit harder. One of the things that I found out that helped me a lot was getting one of these guys. The Samsung HMD Odyssey, very good headset. Oh shit!
Yeah, did you see flares left?
Are you behind me?
Yeah.
Left negative. I see a whole lot of shit off to our left though. Like flies buzzing around the AO. Yeah, directly ahead of us, and I've now got F16s. Before really they were bricks, you can't touch the A10. Yeah. Yeah, I need to request bogey dope again. I need to get an update. Hang on. AWACS. No, not the tanker. Wrong button. Wrong button. Sorry, everyone.
Focus. Infield 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Bogey dope. Where are they, buddy? Give me the targets. We're gonna have to dive here in a minute, I think. Talk. 053. 40 at 30,000. 053 for 40 miles at Angels 30. Yeah, it is. For me, it is. Okay, 2 F-16s ahead of us, mate. So I'm going to hit the deck when they get to 20 miles. You have the Vivols happy. Yeah, I've got a couple of Vives, and you can really notice the difference between this and the Samsung HMD Odyssey, which has the same resolution as the Vive Pro unit. The civilian runs strong in me, Replicator. The civilian runs strong in me.
There is 3
Where's my wingman? Come on, wingman.
Sushi Vampire 1-1 ready to take off runway 06.
There's ages behind me.
Single Harrier.
Here he comes. There he goes.
Alright, I got contact bearing on you to your left.
Oh, yeah, so do I. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah. Don't you hit me. Ah.
Was that you?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm going down. Damn it, that's what I get for looking at the visuals. Turn the computers off. Give me manual flight control.
I'll remember you. The guy that got shot down first.
What am I missing? Oh, we're missing a wing here. We're not recovering from this.
Oh,
You got another missile coming?
where? Oh, yep.
Another 2.
Vampire 1-1, clear of the reactor.
Oh, we need to bail. We had no wings. Oh.
Direct hit.
Ah.
Oh, no.
What about friendly mirages? I need to learn this mirage. Might do that tomorrow. I might have a stream all day and just sit in the mirage and learn it. Oh. Oh, he got him. Oh, mirage is a weapon. My plane. What happened? Oh, there's those targets. I seem to have better luck flying the A10 against air-to-air than I do in a Harrier. I got a bit caught up in the visuals then, and I probably shouldn't have. That was my bad. That was my bad. Yeah, someone told me that they did Replicator. A French jet, I think the Mirage is. Well, the Mirage in this game is study level like the A10. It's actually done by the guy who's doing the Harrier now, and the Harrier's in a development cycle. So I was thinking about, I kind of need a...
There's a fire extinguisher on this instead.
No, mate, you're cooking. So I was thinking maybe I get the Mirage and learn that, but then part of me thinks, well, the Harrier is probably, that's not Harrier, the Hornet is probably only about, I think, 7 or 8 weeks away. So do I really want to upskill on another aircraft and then hop into the Hornet when the Harrier has all the same avionics packages as the Hornet? So I kind of feel like the Harrier is a nice progression up, and then the Hornet. But the Mirage will, having a dogfighter, the Mirage will teach me how to do a lot more dogfighting, whereas with the Harrier, yeah, you just can't. So I might buy that tomorrow and do a stream there and just sit on the deck in a boring stream, and hopefully someone will watch it and tell me what to do. Oh, good luck. Right, I'm back on the tower. Okay, so
Gear down. I didn't crash.
You. Tell me when you're on final approach, and I'll come and spectate.
Alright.
You'll give me a master warning in a second. Volume, channel 1. Yeah, Panther, this is DJ, readability 5.
Why am I losing speed? Keep back up.
Oh, absolutely, Replicator, and it'll be outclassed when the Hornet comes. But I kind of feel like the Mirage will be a good stepping stone now to learn how to dogfight properly, because the Harrier just doesn't turn.
You feel it does nothing.
Are you on final approach?
Not yet. I'm about to turn into it in a second.
We want some fuel tanks.
Alright, I'm turning onto it now.
Fuel tanks. That, ready.
Request refueling.
Alright, let's go scroll through the aircraft and find our wing mirrors.
This is not going to be pretty if I can do it.
Oh, good luck, buddy. Scudeto 358, welcome to the stream. Hello. We're watching my wingman do an emergency landing. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. Oh. Arrest your descent, arrest your descent. Oh. Nozzles forward, bring your nozzles forward, slow down. Yeah, good man. There we go. Any landing you can walk away from is a good one. 3 out of 358, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. See you back on the Tarrower, mate.
Are you on the public Tarrower?
Mate, I'm on the pleb Tarrower.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna have to really be clever here and back up together. Otherwise, we might touch tips. Oh, it's front to back. That still works.
Sure.
Oh shit.
Fuel tanks. Let's just get that refueled.
Alright, so myself and my wingman. Mate, I'm impressed. Yeah, you did well.
Rearming complete.
Alrighty.
Yeah, when I wasn't lining up, like as it was coming down, it kind of And his name is John C.
Okay, 7995. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Auto, and you need to go back, and you're up there. On. I have. Stream, mate. It's gone out to hundreds of thousands of people.
Fuck me, I keep forgetting you do that.
Yeah, no fucking swearing.
Shit.
Yes, I have pre-purchased the Hornet. I can't wait. We were just having a bit of a chat there whether I stay in the Harrier, which has got the same avionics package, or I jump into the Mirage and learn that, and learn dogfighting, all the different missile types. And I kind of feel like I want to do that tomorrow. Anzac Day. It's a great day to jump in a French fighter. Alright, let's close the canopy. Anti-collision light on. Start the engine. We want you.
Fueling's done.
Yeah, that's true, Replicator. That's very true. Okay. Yeah, I'm booting up now. So my trick in the Harrier is to dive when we get within, 30 miles. Dive to the floor and we'll get them from underneath.
Yeah.
And I've stopped doing that and I keep getting nailed. So I'm going to try that this next one.
Cool.
Alright, so engine started. All the computers, Q feel, you're on. Flaps to stall. 1, 2, 3. On you. You. Say that in New Zealand. No, don't. Alright, he's backing up. We need to.
Backing up.
Parking brake, back up, thrust up. Back it up. Go high, not low. Yeah, that's a really good point there, Replicator. This thing loses so much energy in the turn, so I worry that... Yeah, actually, you know what? I will try that. I'll go high. Yep. I should definitely take that experience. The Hornet one. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good call. We'll call it there. I'm not going to back up any closer. I can see you picking your nose there.
Yeah.
Okay, you.
All right. Count it down.
Okay, mate. So flaps stall. I don't think the additional flaps does anything, mate, because it doesn't go any higher than when you got it on auto. I think that's just the.
What will happen is as you add nozzle, it'll add flaps.
The auto doesn't do that.
No, it doesn't. So if you you actually look now on stall, if you nozzle down to 40, you'll see that your flaps will go position 45.
Oh, it actually gets to 61. Yeah, copy, mate.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Well, it goes right down the more you go, so it does help. I think that might be.
Hey, replicator, we're gonna try. We're gonna go high. All right, mate. I'm gonna thrust up. Brakes on. 3, 2, 1. Released.
Oh, we're airborne.
Where is he? There he is. Ah, yeah, copy. I see it. Yeah, copy, replicator. One thing I do know is that no, it's fine. Is she loves, well, not that she loves, but flaps, Sean. She doesn't like negative G at all. So she's good up to about 7.3 in the positive G. She does not like negative G. They can rip the wings straight off it. And I wonder if that's the same with many fighters. I kind of feel like I should be able to do it in both directions, but I know the A10 can only take a max of 6 negative and it can do 8 positive. And this doesn't even give you a negative rating. It just doesn't like it, and you kind of stay away from it. There's been a few instances where we've snapped the wings off by negatively loading G-forces. Okay, mate, I'm going to come left a little bit. Yeah. 060. Going to maintain about 10 degrees nose up. 060 and 10.
Get out of traffic. Singleton A10C departure. Wheels up. Get out of traffic.
Yeah. Okay, that must be a thing then. I've done my aerobatics endorsement as well in Cessna 150, and I can't remember it. So maybe I'm just a key lesson I forgot. All right. There's a lot of aircraft around. Those Gripper Mirages are making their way down the coast there.
Make up AO, Sheila from the south, lob attack.
Yeah.
So we'll get up high and have a bit of a look. I might jump onto AWACS now and see what's around.
Cool. What channel is it in AWACS?
It's channel 2 on this, mate.
Focus. Infield 1-1. Request bogey dope. Enfield 1-1. Focus. Bra 079.
079 for 90. Okay, 080, mate.
08.
And we'll go up to Angels 2-1.
Enfield 2-1. Focus. Bra 358. 425 at 14,000 knots.
Bearing range and altitude.
Sure thing, bro.
What did I say? 2-1?
You said 2-1 and you're doing it early, and I'm following you.
Sorry.
Like a bleeding you are.
Yeah, I know, right? Shocking. I can fly. I'm a pilot.
Social traffic, each squad, 3 times Mirage 2000,
There they are.
Yeah.
runway 20, emergency aircraft, we are on reserve fuel, make way.
Make way. Get out of the way.
That is a full transformation of Mirage 2000Cs for searching.
Don't we call it a gaggle? Or is it a murder? Yeah, they're pretty serious. Alrighty.
Enfield 1-1. Focus.
078
078
70.
478 at
13,000
13,000 flanking.
God, it's getting worse. Enemy invasion forces are en route to either Sakumi or Gadada and will arrive in 10 minutes. Yeah. So
Yeah, see the two F-15s that are up on scope? I think that's what Bogey Dope's coming in.
that's quite a hike. We've got F-15s in front of us, buddy.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. That's the F-15s
Friendlies.
I'm talking about.
You got two friendly F-15s coming in on us. They're ahead of us.
Infield 2-1.
Yeah, they must be getting chased. Alright, so Gadada or Sakumi. This will be no buddy, they're friendly, we just got focus clean. This is Sakumi that could be under attack, and Gadada is not that one.
There and none of people to shoot.
Looking that way. And Gadada is just up here.
Empire 1-1, clearly active.
So we're going to see an attack on one of these two airports here, and at that stage they're going to send a lot of enemy fighters there, but if we've got the Mirage gang here that's looking after some stuff here, we might just jump in the A10 and we clean up the airfield. Yeah, they're all friendly. That's the gaggle.
The gaggle's coming in from behind us. I got one off to the right.
Do you?
Yeah. It's gone now.
To the right. Where are we? Just here, right.
Sakumi traffic. Correction, Sochi traffic.
Where are these Mirages coming to land? Alrighty, we're definitely getting into enemy airspace. So lights are off. Master arm is to the arm position.
A10C.
Yeah.
He's friendly. He's just trucking the other way.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 10,000 pounds on board.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get another buggy dope. I guess a buggy dope, mate.
Focus. Infield 1-1. Request bogey
So a bogey dope gives JTAC, the overarching controllers, a bearing range and altitude from our location.
I reckon let's
Focus
come
clean.
around to maybe north, head out towards the Olden AO.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll turn that way now.
Cloud traffic, F-15, log final runway 33. Correction, runway 15.
That's a lot of correction.
Alright, 360. Yeah, just a smidge.
Kept right on you this time.
Boom. That is a nice altitude. What do we got there? 1017, that looks good.
Sochi traffic, flight of 2, Mirage 2000s, approaching final.
Gonna have a look at those Mirages. He's friendly. He's an F-15 on approach. Excuse me. A10, Harrier. Did he just land? Oh, they must have just landed. What's he doing? He's doing a U-turn on the runway, is he? No, he missed the exit. A nice looking Nice looking bird, the Mirage. I don't know about the fuel pod out the front of that nose. Kind of, I wonder if that's distracting. God, they're a lot of paper aeroplane compared to the A10.
5 minutes.
Well, mate, anyway, we're going to definitely get targets coming into those Gadada or Sakumi, so maybe we should just head inland here a bit, then maybe head over that mountain range to our right, and have a bit of a waddle down to Sakumi or Gadada.
Alright. Following you.
Yeah, roger. That was the 5-minute warning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, copy. We'll give it another minute or so, clear the mountain range, and then we'll turn to our right about 90 degrees. Do you know DCS streamer friend of mine named Black Magic? That name sounds familiar, but I can't remember who that is, unfortunately. Sorry. Black Magic. I did a Operation Neptune Fire, and I swear I heard a Black Magic, Dark Magic, during that event. I'm wondering, it might be the same guy. I might be someone completely different. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, well, he can school me. It would be good. I'll find his, can you link his Twitch in the chat, and I'll follow him and see if I can I'll Blackwater stream, see if I can get in contact with him. It's a great idea. Thanks, Replicator. I really appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely post a link. Alright, mate, we're going to come right to directly east.
Sure.
I was going to get up... thanks very much, Replicator. I was going to get up nice and early and do some commercial flying. Probably not right up, probably not up your alley, Replicator, but
It's pretty good when you go to like the F3 or F4 view.
yeah, when we come screaming round.
Yeah.
I was going to do some commercial flying tomorrow, fly the 737 or something, and do some flights around Australia, but I feel like I might just jump in the buy the Mirage and do some training in the Mirage. Oh mate, it's going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Can you introduce you? Yeah, that would be great, Replicator. Thank you so much.
Slots, hey?
They might do that, yeah. So first in, best dressed. The thing that I'll be doing quite heavily is when they're sort of locking in a date, is those tutorial videos that they did. Is just watching them over and over and over again. Nope, I never wanted to be a bus driver. Patrol the friendly skies in a bus. As I said, I'm a civilian guy. I was going to do a type rating on the 7.3. Studied it during my commercial studies. Yeah, it's got a sweet spot in my heart. So does the 7.4, the Trip 7. The Trip 7's a nice aircraft. Ooh. BB12 Mikoba. I've definitely stuffed that name up. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the channel. I hope you're enjoying it. Feel free to get in the discussion and ask any questions you like. Just casually board booking flights to Perth from Sydney, Virgin or Jetstar? The answer to that, William, is whatever the cheapest is. But if you don't fly Virgin, I'm banning you off my Twitch. I'm kidding. Do whatever you want. Alright, where are we? Let's have a bit of a look. Actually, before I do that, I might get on the bogey dope.
Focus. Infield 1-1.
Just getting a bogey dope, mate. Excuse me. Focus clean. Clean, mate. Excuse me. Alright, so let's... So our two airfields in question that are going to be attacked is this guy here, which is Gadada. Oh, here we go. It's happening, guys. The attack is imminent.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, don't tell me that replicator. Don't tell me that. You're obviously a way smarter person than I am. It's for Gardada Air Base. Okay, mate, here come the enemy aircraft. It's Gardada as the target. No, I'm just going to request another bogey dope. Just confirm this stuff they're giving me is for us. 201. 201 for 19,000 hot. Yeah, turning to 200. Right, 200. Oh, Qantas there, that's an option for that flight. Where was it between again? Perth and Sydney? Was it? That's a it's a long sector. You're going against the winds there, so yeah, definitely get something that's going to be comfortable.
Focus, Bra 205 470 at 17,000 flanking.
Two MiG-29s off the nose.
Enfield 11, focus, Bra 201 480 at 15,000 knots. Enfield 11.
The islands that we fly to are quite nice. But no, not really, to be honest, William. Not really. Oh wow, there's a clusterfuck of targets ahead of us. 329s, 202 for 70 miles at 16,000 hot.
Enfield 11, focus, Bra 204 470 at 16,000 knots. Enfield 11, focus.
Yeah, mate, it's 3 or 4 229s. Okay, Bali's nice. I've been to Bali probably about 10 or... Whoops. Sorry about that. I've been to Bali probably about 10 or 11 times, I think. I tend to... there's a whole period there where I go to Bali every 6 months there for a number of years, just as a bit of a de-stress, get some massages every day, get sunburn a couple of times, drink way too much scotch or tequila or too many beers. So it's good. It's a really nice cheap holiday. AWACS, bogey dope.
Enfield 11, request bogey dope. Enfield 11, focus.
50.
210 450 at 18,000 flanking.
Oh, well, if you can get an F-111 in there. Replicator, I know you said go high, but I've got so much beautiful terrain to fly down, so we're going to go low. Don't crucify me when we get shot down in a minute. Let's go. What's the negative G?
Enfield 11, focus, Bra 202 445 at 13,000.
And I'm idle on the power now, about 25 down. Always go high, man. I know altitude is time. It's I want to be like Top Gear. I want to be like Top Gun. I want to be racing through the mountain ranges.
Focus, Bra 281 414 at 19,000 flanking.
You're probably exactly right. Absolutely right, the replicator. Well, next one, I promise. AWACS. Bogey dope.
Focus,
You
Enfield
on, mate?
11, request bogey dope. Enfield 1-1. Focus. Bra 192 423.
The 23 miles. 17,000 hot. I see him. We're going to come around this valley here to the continue the right hand turn around the valley, mate.
Enfield 2-1. Focus. Bra 3-1. 15,000 flanking.
Exactly right, Replicator. Exactly right.
Enfield 1-1. Focus. Bra
Yeah, mate.
02 425 at 7,000 knots.
So,
Enfield 1-1.
get a bit of time here. They're coming into us. We're hidden in this valley here. There is logic to my madness.
Enfield 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Give me a bogey dope saying they're within 10 miles and we pop out.
Enfield 1-1. Focus.
8 miles. 185. Let's pop out of the hole here, mate. Left 185. Yeah, off the nose.
Enfield 1-1. Focus. Bra 18643 at 8,000 knots.
Yeah, he's Fox 1.
Enfield 1-1. Focus. Bra 196 419.
Got a hit. He's down.
Flanking. Enfield 1-1. Focus. Bra 196 418 at 7,000.
No eyes on so far.
Look right.
Looking right.
I've got bright spot on over the ocean.
Hey, works. Bogey dope.
Enfield 1-1.
Getting a bogey dope for an updated.
We've got multiple attacks out to the ocean.
Enfield 1-1. Focus. Bra 223 440.
223, mate. 223.
Flanking.
At 14 miles, 7,000. Thanks, Replicator. I thought it was a bit late there. Ooh, ooh, stand by. We've got ground targets. This is the Godard, mate. This is Godard. Stand by. We might have enemy air down there.
Shit, yeah, I'm right at the open.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, what's that?
What the fuck is that?
What is big red thing?
Bomber, enemy bomber.
Oh, how sick does that look? I'm gonna go
Enfield 1-1.
A missile away.
Bra 356 140 at 26,000 flanking.
I'm pulling away from Godard, mate.
Enfield 1-1. Focus. Bra 194
Oh, mate.
412.
Oh, there's missiles away. There's missiles away from the ground there. My own nines. No, we're safe.
Focus. Bra 249 at 4,000 flanking.
Miles. Sorry, Replicator, what do you mean?
Enfield 1-1. Focus. Bra 357 140 at 20,000 flanking.
Hit it after you fire the missile.
Enfield 1-1. Focus. Bra
Yeah.
355 140 at 23,000
Hey, works.
flanking.
Bogey dope.
Enfield 1-1. Request bogey dope. Enfield 1-1.
194.
Bra 19445 at 6,000 knots.
6,000.
Yep. Look at all the energy this thing bleeds off.
Yeah, I got radar contacts.
Yeah, I got flares. There's enemy ground to air down there. Definitely get out of still, mate.
Focus. Bra 355 140 at 18,000 flanking. Enfield 1-1. Focus. Bra 252 417 at 4,000 cold.
What happened?
Surface to
Oh,
air, I
fuck.
think.
Yeah, there's another surface to air there. He's on the coast. Aviation's in miles. Nautical miles? What are you talking about?
Enfield 1-1. Focus.
Is that you that just dumped a shitload of flares? Yeah, cool. He missed you. Yeah, that saved you. I see. I'm flying under you now out to the coast.
Yeah.
Oh, another missile away.
Safety traffic.
Enfield 1-1. Focus.
As a measure of weight, not distance.
100
with better.
At 21,000 flanking.
Where are we? Or am I getting confused here? Bogey dog.
Focus. Infield. 1-1.
Yeah,
Request
just
bogey dope.
I've just literally flew under you then.
Alright.
Infield 1-1.
263 for 15.
263 for 15 at
Oh, watch out! You just had a missile. Did you just fly over data now? Is that you?
No.
Okay, cool. Oh, kilometers. Okay, copy. Fuel check 6-6. Where are our tankers?
That might be friendly.
Tankers are KC-130's ages away.
Is there a friendly out there?
Thought I was the one that was drunk replicator.
Too busy, man.
I'm keeping a wide berth from Grenada, mate. I'm out over the coast.
Request bogey dope.
Keeping a wide berth just from those anti-air there.
Bra 354 for 140 at 28,000.
Nah, yeah, you're not behind me. It works.
Focus. Infield 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Just over the ocean off the coast.
Yeah, copy, I see it.
Infield 1-1. Focus.
328 for 10 at 2,000.
At 2,000. Gold.
Cross me over Grenada.
Yeah, I'm coming a wide berth. I think I see contrails. No, he was at 2,000 feet. No, he wasn't. He's not high. So there's something coming in high into Grenada. That's not. What are you? 18,000 feet. Yeah, it's a friendly. Your beer to my scotch. Well, it's almost time for a scotch, isn't it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, definitely time for a scotch.
G on this.
Not much. Wings are made out of paper.
Focus.
Fuel check. I'm 6'3".
Request bogey dope.
I'm 6'3", but I've got 13 left in each.
Infield 2-1. Focus.
Drop my
Bra
bags.
355 for
You got 31 in each wing?
30,000.
13, 50 in each wing.
Oh, wow. Okay, copy.
I'm set to, I monitor wing only, then I drop back to monitor internal.
Ah, okay, copy.
Because I don't get the bill of
Sam Kerr, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to get involved, ask any questions you'd like, or even feel free to join us. Missile right over Grenada. Looks like it's been launched from a target that's high. Oh, thank you very much for the host replicator. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh.
That's a friendly shot down an enemy.
Yeah, nice. Okay, that might be it. We might,
Focus. Infield 1-1. Request bogey dope. Infield 1-1.
Ah, yeah, that's it, mate. 354 for 120 miles. Do you want to punch the tanker? You feel like you brought your A game tonight? You don't have to work tomorrow.
Yeah, so I'll just let everyone know.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? Almost fucking clocked it, flew into an F-15.
Really?
Yeah, there's
Ooh. Someone's in a KA-50?
Yeah, so we're meeting
Yeah, fair, mate.
I'll do a bit of refueling.
Okay, so what do I want? I want TACAN 07, enter on transmit and receive AA and...
Bra 350 for 100 at 30,000.
It is, Sam. Yeah, absolutely. I normally do fly in VR, but that's not really conducive to streaming. You just see me with a giant brick thing on my face, so I'm doing track IR when I'm out of it. Your stream is mainly Elite Dangerous because I don't want to display my poor flight skills when I play DCS. It's funny, Avalonia, my wingman, and I got heavily into Elite Dangerous. But what do you mean? Your diet's been fine the last couple of months. So we're going to go off and do some air-to-air refueling here.
Can't throttle up all the way, and
So you've been cooking your engine above 102?
how do you check that, whether I've done that or not?
Well, if you max your throttle now, what are you going to get?
99.
Oh yeah, you fucked your engine, dude. You've been overcooking it. You've been overstressing it. So you won't be able to do a VTOL landing. You'll have to do a conventional landing. Maybe just go do that, dude. I got too hot. Oh, by all means, come, dude. It'll be good for the stream. It'll look better. Oh. I don't know what I do this Rift. I found I got too hot inside it after a while. Actually, yeah, I found that with the Rift. I found I got really hot in the Rift, but I seem to be better in the Samsung HMD Odyssey that I've got now. It seems to be a bit better, but I almost feel like they need a little fan just in the top of them, just to push some, or actually probably underneath because of light or something like that, to push some air through your face. Absolutely. So what we're doing right now is my teammate has to go to bed.
It's 11 o'clock.
Watch the shutter.
4:35.
Are you a man?
Oh my god, I can't get away with like 4.5 hours.
Yeah, fair enough.
Weeks on end.
Go land, buddy. So my teammate, or my wingman, is going to land. He's going to go to bed. He's got a little girl who's very, very cute, but she gets up at 4:30. So yeah, it's bedtime for him. But what we're going to do is we're going to punch to the tanker, do some refueling, and then we'll come back down to Gadada because we still have got a few AIM-9 missiles to fire off, and then we'll see where we're at.
Training course like this week, and the instructor is an ex-Navy guy. He used to work as a weapons and officer on ships. Pretty much the gun that he used to shoot.
It is replicator, absolutely. Oh wow, yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah. They got like a shot-mounted version.
Yeah, the Odyssey uses Windows Mixed Virtual Reality, which I think comes standard with Windows 10. And you need Steam VR downloaded in Steam for it to work. And I think Steam have an Open VR flavor plugin for it, which you can just download through Steam VR. And then that will launch. When you start DCS and VR, it'll launch mixed reality, which will then kick off Steam VR, and then through that you get into DCS. And there's no performance hit. You don't notice anything different. Cannot hear your wingman very well. Maybe I haven't got him turned up enough. What we got here? That might be a bit better. I've turned him up a little bit. Where are you flying to, buddy?
Sochi.
Okay, copy.
Runway 15.
Is that any better, replicator? So
I
we
need a way to stop myself from overtaxing the engine on this without, like...
Just it becomes a constant thing that I look at. So we are 43 miles and closing fast. 5 minutes, but that is not... those seconds are going way too fast, so that's he's flying towards us, which is nice.
Traffic
Sochi, Avalonia coming, landing on runway 15.
So my wingman's very bad attempt at a call, but oh well. So I'm going to prefix this air-to-air refueling attempt by saying that I have had a couple of beers, okay? I haven't practiced the Harrier much in regards to air-to-air refueling. So when everyone's laughing in about 5 minutes when I take out the tanker by accident, I gave you all fair warning. But having said that, let's do the tanker safety check. So lights on, master arm to safe. Let's call him up and say hello Tanker shall intensely
Shell
fuel.
in field 1-1. Request rejoin.
Infield 1-1. Shell, proceed to pre-contact at
11,000. Okay. That's true, Replicator. It won't even run on Scotch, which is a real shame. There's our refueling boom. This little pod guy just here. So when we slow up under about 350, we'll pop him out. So I can already see the tanker ahead of us. He's off to our left, probably about 11:30.
I just botched my landing after I was all wheels down.
Oh, mate.
No. That's embarrassing.
Alright.
Wow.
Alright, 14 miles. Fuel check 4-2. What we might do is dump those guys.
Abort rejoin.
Whoops, I didn't want to do that. We didn't want to abort the rejoin. That menu does stay up, unfortunately.
In field 1-1. Request rejoin.
Deploy the spear.
Infield 1-1.
You had to know
Proceed to pre-contact at
what I did wrong there, but then after I was like wheels down, I was braking, it just sort of started swinging side to side. It's like tank slapping.
Okay, I think the same rules in aircraft apply there, mate. Power.
Yeah, stop braking, apply a little bit of power, and
Yeah. Settle the aircraft and then...
Yeah,
have I flown
trying
other done this at
hard
night?
now.
No, I haven't. I'm bad enough at it during the day without having to do it at night. Come on,
Alright, well,
Replicator.
I didn't blow up. Like, I didn't crash. I just wasted a little bit, and I pulled off to the side of the runway on the grass.
Okay, copy, mate.
Stopped the aircraft, so it wasn't too
You're done?
embarrassing. Yep.
Alright, buddy. I'll see you, I'll probably talk to you tomorrow.
I ejected. Why did that
22
really amuse
miles.
me? You're just sitting there on the runway and I'm out now.
Alright, go away. I need to concentrate now. I'm refueling.
Yeah, good luck.
See you, mate.
Turtles.
Alright, here we go. Coming up on. A mile to go.
Ready, pre-contact.
Return pre-contact.
Ugh. Get closer. That's what he means. So I think he's doing about 273, 272 knots here. So we'll get up a bit closer. F1.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
Okay, here comes the shootout the left-hand side. Yes, you can allow that chat and the bot going off to the leader Diego Garcia was a scary bitch. I bet. Okay, so we've made sure that the aircraft is nice and trimmed out before we try and hook up. Always helps if you're not fighting the aircraft. He's probably going to tell me to wave off here, but we'll be fine. We know better than this guy. Typical pilot thing to say. Yeah, we're fine, buddy. Don't worry about it. Maybe too close there. Yep. Back away. KC 130, yeah, firm. Beautiful, got it.
You're taking fuel.
There's that tail back there. Ooh, down we go. Bit of wind. Okay, taking we're 5,000 pounds now through 5.2. Watching that tail.
Well, 512 on radio at the moment. Well, 512, are you on the radio at the moment? Who was that that just last called? It's Lab Kitty. Yeah, I don't know which call sign you're talking to, but I've got you 5x5. Right, I'm just looking for Wolf 512. Negative, that's not me. Alright, well, we're both going to be landing at the same time, and I have 300 pounds of fuel, so it's going to be interesting. Show me his boss. By the way, if you call out in
We should be disconnecting now because we've got 7-7 left forward, so what we're just going to do is we're going to pull away.
If he hasn't called out, obviously. He's called out before you then.
There we go.
He's got it away with
I think you would qualify RAF flight school. Alrighty, so we're fully fueled. Bye bye boom. Let's go. Nice little cinematic exit there. Bye bye tanker.
User disconnected from your channel.
Whew. Sweating there a little bit. Okay, so let's turn the TACAN off because that's like a giant flag for the enemy. Alright, so where are we? We're coming down the coast there. There is Gadada where all the action is. So, ooh, Mirage 2000, no, I thought he took off from there, but he's overflying it. So let's get high, let's get fast. And then we'll get over to Gadada, see if we can offer some air support. And then if everything's cleaned up, I think we might then head to the Tarawa and do a VTOL landing there. On the Tarawa, that'll be interesting. Get some winds out there on those decks out at sea. Should be interesting. Alright, so we are the white guy just here. We're going to head down here. So we've got about 43 miles to run, heading 107. So we'll do a slight course correction here. We'll go up to Angels 20 and scream down the coast.
Bangkok X-16 landing runway 04, short fun.
Return pre-contact.
Oh, we don't need to return pre-contact, buddy. We're not even looking at it. Well, we're done with you now. So you and you. We need to swap channels back to channel 1. We've left the tanker, so lights off, combat situations, master arm on. Alrighty. Yeah, DJ Sean Zero, I must say, apart from the competition stream, it has to be the most action-packed series. Just tonight, all the rest have been garbage. Thanks, Replicator. There was a couple of other guys from my squadron that were on tonight. They were in A10s, but I wanted to be in the Harrier with my wingman here, so we decided that we were going to go off and do our own little thing. So it probably would have been a little bit busier had I joined the squadron. They typically fly around this, well, probably about minus 3 or 4 hours from now on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. So Tuesday night on my schedule for my Twitch stream will definitely always be DCS night, to at least regroup with those guys and be able to do stuff together. Just remember, we need to do some fuel management here, otherwise we're going to get down there with nothing. And Thursday night I might do DCS night, but probably need to spend some time with my pups. I've got a little dog. I've got 2 dogs actually, and one of them's actually quite small. She's only 9 weeks old, so she needs lots of love and cuddles and a lot of cleaning up after. Why do 1 poo when you can do 8? Alright.
Landed with 100 pounds of fuel. Let's go, boys.
Let's go to Bogey Dope here, and let's find out.
Focus. Infield.
100 pounds?
Yeah.
That's shitloads, mate. What are you talking about?
You're very welcome, Replicator. Focus clean. Alright, well, instead of doing this, let's...
We landed with 30 kilos each, and it was a flight of 2 in Mirages, so...
punch it right to the tower, like 253.
The engine's cut out as we taxied off the side of the runway.
Alright, so let's go do a VTOL landing into the Tarawa here. No, the dogs. The 4-legged variety. It's 253, the Tarawa. I think I can see him ahead of us. Yeah, I definitely can. So what we're going to do is we're going to punch down to the Tara, and what I'm going to do is going to be a bit cheeky here. I'm going to dump all that delicious fuel, that delicious expensive fuel that I got, and we'll punch to the Tarawa here. If you guys are sticking around for a little bit longer, once I land on the Tarawa, I might jump in the A10 if you guys will still be around, and do some A10 missions and clean up Gadada with the rest of the groups.
Keeping you out.
So what we'll do is we'll put the speed brake out. Bit of high engine rating, and the dump will burn through that fuel nice and quickly. There's the actual refueler there, probably wondering what the frick I'm doing. Are you the Tarawa? No, you're not the Tarawa. You're the Russian carrier, but that's okay. We're all friends here, apparently. What we'll do is we'll overfly him and do a left-hand circuit. Actually, we're probably going to have to do a couple of circuits. We're really heavy. What have we got on board? Alright, we've only got 2 AIM-9s actually. That'll be alright once we get through some of this fuel. We've got the dump on. Yeah, the dump's on.
I'll hop off the night, boys. Have a good one. See you, man. Peace, dude. Same to you, brother.
You're very welcome, Replicator. Thank you so much for popping in and having a great conversation. I really do appreciate it. You're welcome back anytime, and please feel free to school me as much as I need. Sam, is your squadron recruiting? I think they are. They always seem to be in a constant state of recruitment. If you do, if you Google AEF, DCS like AEF, you should be able to find them. The AEF guys did teach me everything I know about the Harrier and the A10, so credit to them. Likewise, Replicator, thanks very much. We'll see you soon.
When your GPU just misses. Yep.
Cater for win, buddy.
I watched it come down. I was about to do a dive on that one. I'll save him for you.
That's them. Yep, that's them. Happy.
Sorry, boys, in track.
Alrighty. We're going to see if we can get a landing here with this much fuel on board. Let's see what happens.
Focus 105. Request bogey dope. 105. Focus. Clean.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Okay, check gear down. Lights are on.
Good track on that one.
Yeah, you got him, I think.
2 targets, you should take out both.
I'll hit the target to the east of the airfield. Or maybe I won't.
And down.
Good job.
Alright, let's get out of the way here. Open you. Thanks, Happy. We're stuck on a cable. I didn't think that could happen. We're stuck on a cable. There we go.
Well, that's me done for the night, fellas. Enjoy.
See you, mate.
See you, mate.
Get over these cables here. I couldn't work out why what was going on. Okay. Shut down. Warning. Lots more warnings to come, no doubt. You off, you off. You off. 1, 2, 3. Ejections. Oh, I didn't even arm it. Don't tell anyone. And you're all off. Okay. What? Here. All stations, this is DJ. Just confirming, is there many targets left at Gadada?
Confirm no targets left at Gadada. Gadada is free.
Copy. Oh, they've cleaned up Gadada. Damn. Alright, so what do we got around here? So Gadada looks like it's back open for business. So what do we got here? If we go dash INTEL. Ground units at Echo Juliet 27. Echo Juliet 27. That's Foxtrot Juliet. Echo Juliet 27 here. Up there. Right. Okay. So if we can get to Sochi in the A10 and fly straight up the coast there, I reckon we can do that. Sochi in the A10. Alright. Alright, well everyone, welcome back to the A10C. We're here at Sochi where we're going to get the aircraft powered up and head up the coast. 1, 2, 3, no, not you. APU on, sit back in the seat a little bit. There we go. One of my all-time favourite aircraft, the A10. Study level simulation representation of the A10, which is very nice, right up my alley. So let's get the APU up to 100%. This guy just here, which we now have. APU bus generator on the APU. Computers on. Lights on. Pilot heat on. Oxygen on. Coming up here, we're 1, 2, 3, 1 click, 2 click, self-test, reset, uncage, fuel pumps on, radio 1, 2, 3. Alright, while that does that, let's get on the ground crew and get organised. So what we want is for those. 90% fuel's fine. The loadout is 6 GBU12. Some of them. Canadian. Right, clear that. We'll put you on that side. Okay.
Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
So A10 should look a little different now, and it does. Beautiful. So while it's doing that, we get cleaned up. We're down here in Sochi. So what we're going to do is depart runway 06 and climb for the north, be the northwest really, and track roughly about heading 311 for 47 miles. Oh, hello. Thanks, Happy. Thanks for the host. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Rearming complete. Okay, so let's acknowledge that. Let's load all. And get the aircraft to work out what it's got on the pylons. Okay, CDU, that's that, that's that. Alright. While we wait for the INS or the navigation of the aircraft's onboard computers to work out where it is, I might get a very quick drink and be right back. So I'll see you all very, very soon, just in 1 or 2 minutes. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, JA. Oh, how do I say your name? Jack24KU. Oh, I'm horrible at names. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Thanks everyone for bearing with me while I just got a quick drink here while we wait for our INS to boot up. So now while we wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. We want channel Delta for our countermeasures. Okay, so it was, I might just jump on again and grab the latest intel. Dash INTL. Okay, so we're looking at ground units at Echo Juliet 27. So if we bring up the knee board and go across, we're looking for Echo Juliet 27, which is third down from the top there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, now that we've got the alignment sorted, nav, EGI, we're going to change the network to 50. Okay, so now that that's done, what we're going to do here is go to the computer just here, zoom in a little bit, get the knee board back up. So we're going to go waypoint, new waypoint. We're going to call it Echo Juliet 27. And Echo Juliet 27 is north 440045. So north 440045. It's east 0 391122. 391122. Close that guy. Close that guy. As our HUD as the sensor of interest, we're just going to go up one, which has made Echo Juliet 27 the active waypoint. Zoom the map out, and there we go down the bottom here. This little white cake waypoint you can see just here is that target we just created. So now that that's done, let's get started. So anti-collision light on. And we'll start 2 followed by 1. So starting 2. So we should see engine 2 start spinning around. There we go, it's firing up. Just got a cheeky scotch. Oh dear. Master caution, which is normal for the first engine start. Okay, we're waiting for the engine start cycle light to extinguish, which it just has. So starting engine 1, the lights reappeared because we're starting the second engine. Should see engine 1 tick over. There we go. Monitoring all the gauges here, making sure that everything's in the green. And looking like we got a good start on engine 1, waiting for the light to extinguish, which it has. Okay, anti-skid on, all the flight computers on, EAC and ADR on, arm the chair, steering engaged, 1 stage of flap. Alright, good to go. We're going to taxi down to the right. Actually, no, we might go left this time. We might go out, so we should know that 06 is going to be 24, so 24. So what we'll do is we'll do a left-hand turn out of here, taxi down here and take one of these intersection departures. Traffic Sochi, DJ Sean, single A10, taxis runway 24, Traffic Sochi. Okay.
Data traffic, edge flight 4 times last
test. Yep.
C's inbound straight in for the runway 33,
generator off.
pitch, got our traffic.
And APU off.
Disconnected.
Close TeamSpeak now. Whoop. If you're out of DCS, you can't use your flight controls. We'll go down to the next one here. Might pull myself up in the seat a little bit. It's better. Alright, this is our right turn. Close the canopy. Okay. Oh, not happy. Have a good night, mate. Happy Anzac Day for tomorrow. I'll see you again really soon. Okay, looking left, clear left. Looking right. Traffic Sochi, DJ Sean, single A10. Now departs runway 24, climbing for the north, Traffic Sochi. Alrighty. Powering up, let's go. Okay. Rotate about 135, 140. Got a lot of weight on the aircraft, so I might make it 140. There we go. Pulling back. Let the aircraft fly itself off the deck. Bit of wind there. Gear up. Silence the oral warning. And let the aircraft climb out at 180 knots. In the interest of time, we might start an early right turn. Through 1,000 feet, flaps up. And we got 46 miles to go, so we'll do a cruise climb here. There we go, the little tadpole on the HUD is our target.
Good, traffic, edge flight, now on at the approach, runway 33 for the left, initial and pitch.
Alright, we are establishing the climb. So what we'll do is we'll warm up the missiles. Missiles on. We'll adjust our laser guided bombs because I've got a bit of a profile that I like to do it. So we'll change that to that. We'll auto lays. We'll 11 seconds it. Done. Save. Okay, let's warm up the targeting pod while we're on climb. Quite the weaponry this aircraft is carrying. We've got a lot of weight here. I hate getting into dogfights with enemy fighters when you've got a lot of weight on board. Okay, so our ETA to target is 8 minutes 45. So given that fact, we might arm everything. Lights are off and off. Change you to nav. Okay, we've got an F-15 behind us here, so let's just check what he's doing. Is he friendly? Excuse me. We got Nero, the A10, also on station, but I wonder if we're picking up any of these guys. These Mirage 2000s, these guys look really cool. F-15, that could be him that we're picking up. Mirage 2000. I feel like I need to get in a Mirage. Yeah, no, we're all good. So definitely flies slower than the Harrier, that's for sure. Enemy air threat increased. That's what you want to hear in an A10. Excuse me. So we'll climb up to about 8,000 and then level off, and that'll be a good altitude to whip through our AGM 65 deltas.
Traffic, edge flights, 4 times route, 2000 Cs on the final runway 33.
Which are these are dark green looking with the tip on them, just on each side of the wing. We use these guys first, and then we use the laser guided dumb bombs underneath, which are the 4 you saw underneath the middle of the aircraft on the inner part of the wings there. We use those guys last. So what we typically do is that you typically approach one of these things by attacking the stuff that can attack back, basically. So all the AA goes, the Shulkers go, and then you use your very precise targeted munitions on those guys, so the AGM 65Ds, and then we clean up the tanks, the BMPs and that sort of thing with the dumb bombs, and then we clean up the fuel trucks and other light vehicles with the cannon. Alright, so we're coming up on 8,000. So we'll go you and you. Alrighty, so we'll make the targeting pod the sensor of interest. We'll change the zoom in on him. Air to ground. Slew to the target. Change you to dark. And lo and behold, we got some targets. So that's coming through the ground, that. What else have we got laying around here? What are you? You like you're a potentially yeah, you're a T-72. You're another target. What else have we got here? MP, what are you? You're a truck. God, I feel like that there might be a little ridge there, and he's behind that little ridge because that looks like that's coming out of the ground. So what we're doing here is we're doing a bit of a scan. We're looking for anything that can bite back, like we spoke about earlier. Just yeah, you're a tank. What are you behind that tree? What does that look like? That looks like another truck, if I'm honest. So we're 22 miles to target. Ooh, we got a lot more over here. You're dead. You're not. You're another couple of T-72s. BMPs. Trucks. Oh, yeah. Truck. The truck is the primary target. And that must be just something on fire. Alright, so what we're going to do is we'll snap a couple of these off, so we'll go for this guy first. Okay, just pull him up. Alrighty. So we know where everything is, so we'll go targeting pod, actually select the missiles, targeting pod on you, that side, zoom you up, Mavs that side, and we'll slew you guys down there, and we'll just hang here for a minute. So what we've got on the left hand side, for those of you that may not be aware, we've got the targeting pod with that camera, which you can see just, well, hello again. Welcome to the stream. So the targeting pod is that grey looking round pod you can see there with a really amazing camera in it. That's the left hand screen. We use that to give all our weaponry a initial target or initial fix to look at. And then we've got the missiles, what the missiles see. And we typically won't be able to lock them on until we're within about 8 miles. So we're at 12 miles now. Okay, so we've got an F-15 on the RWR. I'm seeing no F-15 out here. I am seeing F-15s there though, so it could be that. Could be those guys. Yeah. All right. So we've got, looking at our MAV screen here and what the Mavericks missiles, the AGM-65 see, we can see that within this bar, when we get into this bar, we can start to try and establish a lock, which is what we'll do. Zoom in one. I just want to be a little bit closer. Come on. There we go. One away. We'll zoom you out. See if we can get another one. There was some more. Zoom you in. Fire. I don't know what you are. So
Warning,
what we'll do is
autopilot.
we'll turn left here and come out over the ocean here. We'll just get a bit of a sharp turn here and we'll follow those missiles. So autopilot on. Let's see if we can follow them. Yeah. So 2 missiles coming in. Boom, good hit. And boom, good hit. Alright. Hello. Hi, welcome to the stream. How are you going? Okay, so we're tracking out from the target now. We're at almost 5 miles. We'll do a left-hand turn at 8, and that should give us enough time to acquire 2 more targets and fire them off. But I'm being silly here because I'm wasting some good time where I could be using this guy to search for some more targets. Ooh. There's a target hidden right there. So what we might do now is
Warning,
swing
autopilot.
around because he's going to get blocked by trees if we don't do it. So it's quite a hard turn here. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't read the language, I'm afraid. Sorry. Alright, so there we go. Locking ourselves back on. Get the MAV slid around.
Warning, autopilot.
We'll just zoom in again here. Correct it so we're going straight at him. Firing one away, looking back over this screen, zooming out a bit. Do we see something else we might be able to nab? No. About up there. Another tank. Yep. Oh, whoops. One away.
Warning,
And we'll
autopilot.
turn. Oh, 2 accounts. Okay, no problems. So we're going to zoom out a bit here. We're going to fly out a bit here. And we did get that tank. We got that T-80 there that was in those trees, which is really good. And we got the other BMP, which is really good. Learning load's been flying with period and a tornado with mod sim. Ah, yes, but seen DCS well, and was like need in on that action. Sorry, Sam, I'm a bit tired. I can't read. Oh well, you probably see from the rest of my videos, I fly prepared 3D as well from a civilian capacity, so I get my aggression out with DCS. I get to beat stuff up in DCS, but as you can probably see if you've watched me from takeoff in the A10, you'll see that the A10 is right up there with some of those civilian aircraft that you can get that are really complex in prepared 3D. So, which is why I like the A10 so much. Alright, so we've emptied that pylon of AGM-65Ds and we've got lucky 2 remaining. So we're tracking out, we're at 8.3 miles, so we're going to do our turn in now. And then before we get to firing the dumb bombs, what we're going to be doing is climbing up to about 12,000 feet, because those things like to be high. They can't sort themselves out anything under about 10. I give myself 12,000 or lower than 11,000 and give them an extra 1,000 feet there to sort themselves out, especially when there's a lot of wind and turbulence. Alrighty, so let's go back over to the targeting pod and have a bit of a look. We've got one guy just here. Hello, buddy. We're going to put a missile right up your trumpet. So lock you on. There we go. Zoom you in. Can you find him? You do. One away. Zooming out. What do we see here? You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Oh, can I get to you in time? There you go, get over here, zoom in one, little flick, lock on, fire away, we are out of Mavericks.
Warning, autopilot.
Alright, let's track out and up. We'll do a slight right-hand turn and a very gradual climb out. Turn, wings level. Climb me out, let's see, let's have a look at our missiles. Oh, no, that's not him, that's not him. Here's our guy. Boom, and boom. There we go. Both targets destroyed, which you can see on the camera there. Yeah, he's in pieces. Yeah, like so little aircraft. I'm liking DCS as it doesn't pixel after a few miles like DCS is going to. Oh yes, sure. It's funny. They've put speed tree into this, and they've done it really well. And they've been really smart about the way the sim runs. And it's funny, I'm actually trying X-Plane 11 at the moment. I might do a flight again this week. I might do the Thursday night stream. I might push the game to another night. And or maybe even tomorrow night, do an X-Plane 11 stream, because I found an add-on that allows you to pretty much max out X-Plane, all the settings maxed. And you just tell it you want it to run at no less than 30 frames. And it adjusts all those settings all on the fly all the time, depending on what you're looking at, to always keep you at a minimum of 30 frames. If you go above 30 frames, then that's fine, but always gives you a minimum of 30 frames. So it's really cool. I think Prepared needs something like that, because it's a really nice feature. Alrighty, so now we're out of Mavericks now, so we're going to use dumb bombs, and the dumb bombs don't have a camera in their heads, so we'll have the map back over on the left side, and we'll have our targeting pod, which will now not only give us a location to look at, but it'll actually laser the target for us. We drop the bomb, and the bomb will find the target based off that laser. The only problem is, though, these bombs are listening to a frequency which is 1688, and I can't remember how to change it. So sometimes JTAC, which is the Predator drone overhead, he'll laser targets for other jets who don't have a giant camera on them to just drop the bombs, and the bombs find the target. For us, if I choose a target, I don't know how to tell my bomb not to go to 1688, which means it might go to the JTAC target instead of my target, which is a little bit annoying. So we're at 14,000 feet. I've got to look that up. It's just something that I've forgotten in all my studies here. But we're at 14,000 feet. So let's quickly change things up. So what we need to do is we need to change to CCRP mode. We need to change to the GBU-12s. And now we can turn back
autopilot.
in. So the weapons deployment for the GBU-12 is a little bit different. It'll draw a vertical line on whatever target we've got selected in the or lined up, and all we have to do is keep the vertical lines matched up with each other, which you'll see in a second. There you go, and all I've got to do is these two vertical lines is I've just got to mirror them up, so when I level the aircraft they're on top of each other. So I need to go back to the left a little bit, and I just need to mirror them up like this. But that's not going to be quite right at the moment because this target here is actually destroyed. So what we need to do is quickly find another target, and I think they're becoming few and far between. That's houses. What's that guy? House. Oh, yes, please. Okay. Alrighty, so that's the guy we want. So what we're going to do is we're going to line him up. Like we're doing now. So we're pretty much directly aligned in with him here. So we're going to get a little timer up the top of the vertical line there where the circle is, which represents the bomb that we'll be dropping. And he'll start to fall once we hit 21 seconds here at the top of this line. So we're a little bit way... Oh, no. He shot my target. He shot me target. Oh. We might have to go do a... yeah.
Warning, autopilot.
Too close now, and our target was destroyed by another pilot in the area. So we'll fly out to sea here and create some space between us again, and then we'll come back in. Alright. Autopilot on. Let's get back in the camera and have a bit of a squiz around. You're on fire. Let's have a bit of a look around here some more. Just checking that's... Oh, no, I see you, buddy. Alright. Laser, that's what we want.
Warning,
Alright,
autopilot.
let's go. Let's turn in. Nice sharp turn. I dare say he might get picked off before we get there. There is a guy that's operating quite close to the AO ahead of us. Alright, so what we're doing is we are simply just doing what we did before. We're matching the lines up. Okay, 7 miles to go. Don't know if when we're holding we can drop a bomb in autopilot mode. It would be a good idea. We get to nice and aligned then. See if the timer kicks in. Yep, it does. 19 seconds, 18, 17, 16. Should see it start to drop down now. Come on, baby, fall, fall, fall. There we go. Hanging on to the weapons release button. Yeah, it did. That's nice. Alright, let's see if we hit anything. This is our dumb bomb. Being dropped from our A10. Weapon is dancing all over the place. These do get affected by wind. Beautiful. So that's a GBU 12 deployment. So I did see a truck nearby. So we'll punch your next on my hit list, buddy. So what we'll do is we'll fly out to about 5 miles and then we'll do a turn back in. Go 4.8, 5 miles.
Warning, autopilot.
Nice sharp turn. Well, it's probably way too sharp. Alright, lining our targets up again. 20 seconds on the clock. Really need to get this aligned. Well, 8 seconds. Weapons released now. Alright, autopilot, let's go watch our bird drop. Going for the blue smoke, hopefully. We might land right at wind. That wind. Ooh, good hits. Okay, we've got one to the right of that in the tree area. Which way is that one? That's him in there somewhere. Wonder what you are. Trying to... Ah, yep. I see ya. We're probably going to want to come in from the right there on you. Alright, so we're at 4.1 miles. We'll do a right-hand turn and come in for 5. Okay, there's 5
Warning,
miles.
autopilot.
Right-hand turn. Okay, coming in. What we want to do is definitely align those lines. Ooh, we are way off. Let's get this left turn going. Coming back, looking better now. Okay, 21 seconds. Autopilot on. 10 seconds. Holding onto the weapons release button. Weapons away. Let's have a look. Come on, buddy, turn. Go deep. There we go. We're going to be able to slot you in between these trees. Oh, maybe not. Ooh, yes, sir. There's another one to his left, is there? Zooming out. Is there another one over here, is there? No, you're just a There you go. Ooh, you're a heavy guy. We need to get you. Alright, so we should have one more left. We do, and then it's cannon time. So what are we going to do with this guy? So he's got trees there, so we want to come around to our left.
Warning, autopilot.
By the looks of it, we want to do a bit of a wide turn here because we need to get around those trees. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's bring it in. Alright, 18 seconds. We need to get on this stat. Alright, weapons release now. Alrighty, so we've got an aircraft coming in hot at us. A10C? Yeah, that's an A10. Alright, let's have a look here. I've got a set. Oh, hit. But I don't think we popped him. Nah. Oh, what's that? What's this A10 doing here? Oh, I think he's dropped a bomb too. Yeah, he has. Okay, well we might leave those rest for him. And we'll head for home. So what we're going to do is this one, initial point. 8 miles.
Warning, autopilot.
Fuel check. We got 3. Yeah, we're fine. 3 aside. Alrighty, heading for home. Beautiful, he got him. Lovely. So we might just do a casual descent. There we go. Alright, we'll stand by that guy. We got the 2 AIM-9s in case we come against some air, but we'll head back. The thing about heading home is the aircraft is flying a lot faster without all that weight. Nervous hand job is the guy talking in chat at the moment. He was the guy that decided he was going to reverse into me on the Tarrower just after I got all set up and put his Harrier, the back of his Harrier, right through the front of my cockpit. Alright, so we're doing a cruise descent. Fuel's checked out alright. The hydraulic pressure above is fine. All the engine is in the green. Full flares and countermeasures. And tracking for home. What more could you want? There we go. Home up on the map, that's what we want. So we got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Well, while we do that, let's have a bit of a look around the server and see what everyone else is doing. So 30, another tanker. Guy on the ground, he's just going to park himself right there. He's happy just being right there. It's like there's an A10 getting started up on the bay with the default loadout by the looks of it. Ooh, what's this guy doing? This is old mate that I think... ooh, he's got some very dumb bombs. Oh yeah, there's a tank down there on the road. Oh, watch out, buddy. Ooh. He took a hit. Oh, he's ejected. He's out. He's not sticking around. Oh, buddy, I feel like you could have rescued that. You got all good wings. Yeah, you're using some of your tail. A little horizontal stabilizer, but buddy, I don't think that was a loss. Who was that got dead? Oh, Nero got killed. Right, Nero, I didn't think that was a loss, buddy. Oh, this is another good livery. But old mate is flying with his flaps down. I wonder if he knows that. Gotcha. Seems to be not many people left on the server tonight. It's alright. So we are 3 minutes 15 from Sochi. We might take runway 24 actually. We'll go inland. So we'll track this way. Just a bit left of field. Alrighty, I think we're out of the danger area, so we might turn all this off. Lights back on. Turn the landing lights on. They'll come on with the gear that way. And we can targeting pod to standby. Targeting pod is off, sorry, not standby. I don't think you can fly it, Sam, but I think you can sit in the position where, as a human, you can provide the service that AWACS does. So I think you get, and I haven't seen it, I think you get a top-down view, and I think you can see where the enemy fighters are coming in, and then through the voice channels, you can tell us where it is. And give us way better, way more accurate information than the computer-generated stuff through AI. So I think you can do it that way, but for physically flying it, I don't think you can. 9 miles. So we want to go left here. Well, I think the tanker might get a bit boring. And AWACS just goes around in circles wherever he is. So maybe that's why they haven't sort of done it. But yeah, it would be nice to fly some big aircraft. Yeah, no one tends to do it. Alright, so we're going to join right base runway 24. Traffic Sochi, DJ Sean, single A10, joins 5 miles, right base runway 24, Traffic Sochi. Let's kill the power. Five-mile right base, that call's not right. We'll keep it tight, we're in a combat aircraft. Don't have to go out. Some spoiler work going on. This has got split spoilers. You see on the back of the side of the wings there. It really slows up too, actually. It's got some really nice speed brakes on it. And I think the standard operating procedure is to land the approach with a little bit of speed brake out. Gear down. Silence the alarm. One stage flap. Two stage flap. A little bit of power. Traffic Sochi, DJ Sean single load 10. Finals, runway 24, Traffic Sochi. We got a nice wing there from the right.
Altitude, altitude.
Yeah, we don't need any altitude warnings, thank you. Touchdown about 135. On the rudder pedals. Cut the power. Let the aircraft sing out of the runway. There we go. Touchdown. Tank mission will reset in 30 minutes. Good. That little bit of lag there almost threw me out. Get the door open. I'm gonna make this turn. Oh yeah, we will. Flaps up. APU on. AP on the bus. There we go. Shut down, shut down. Off, 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 unarm the seat, off, anti-collision off, pilot head off, oxygen off. Open up the ladder. Beautiful. Other light off. Computers off. Turn the APU off. Off, 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 and off. There we go. Welcome back to Sochi after a very successful flight. Alright, well, given that it is getting quite late here in Brisbane, I might end the stream there. Sam, I hope you've learned a little bit tonight, and that I've converted you into DCS from Prepared 3D. It's definitely worth it. For those who followed tonight, followed me, thank you so much to the subscribers and to the people who donated to charity tonight. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for being on this journey with me and helping those who need it the most. Tomorrow is Anzac Day in Australia, and I feel like I will be doing a fairly long stream tomorrow. I'm really kind of on the fence at the moment whether I'm going to get into DCS and jump in the Mirage, which I haven't used, and learn the Mirage like the A10, or whether I might do some sectors in a civilian aircraft like the 737. I might do some civilian stuff at the start there just to get warmed up, get in the mood, and maybe some DCS in the afternoon and towards the evening. But thank you so much to everyone for tonight and the comments and the conversations. I really did appreciate it. For those of you who would like to see a little bit more of DCS and the upcoming Hornet and Golf map, I will play the trailer now, but I'll see you next time. Thanks.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.